we're going to go Ascension. We do have absolutely everything unlocked. Everything is 100% unlocked. And I think, I kind of feel like starting with the Ironclad. I don't know. I guess that could be the first vote. We can't actually do the Twitch integrated vote for which one we'll play, but you guys will have to let me know if we're doing the Ironclad or the Silent. Now, I was testing the Twitch integration earlier, so I'd started a run and then abandoned it. So we might not get, like, might be a little tougher because we might not get the first option of whatever, so we'll see what we can do. Tea and whiskey helps. That's true. Amazon Prime is giving us free complete editions of Civ 4? Really? Holy crap. Civ 4 is still fantastic. If you're making tomato soup, gotta have some grilled cheese sandwiches that go with it. That sounds good. I've still been making bread. I've got my sourdough culture. It's like you open it up and it's, oh, it's so sour now. It's so wonderful. So I've been making my sourdough bread. I've got a couple of loaves upstairs ready to go. Maybe a grilled cheese on sourdough with some tomato soup. That sounds wonderful. Looks like, okay, chat's a bit mixed. Ironclad, Silent Sucks, haven't won with it yet. I found early on, like, before you unlock all the cards, the Ironclad was quite a bit easier to play than the Silent. Now, I've had good runs on both. We'll start with the Ironclad, and then we'll do the Silent, assuming the timing works out. There you go. We'll do it this way. So, we are on Ascension level 5. What? Heal less after boss battles? That's just rude. So we don't get a full heal after boss battles. What is the heal? Is the heal going to be as normal as, like, a campfire rest? Wow. So we're going to embark. And yeah, I don't think we'll get the first bonus because... yeah, because I tested the run and then I abandoned it, so it counts as a loss. So no starting bonus. So we're on Ascension Mode 5 without a starting bonus at all. That's going to be great. In terms of our path, I really like this right away. 3 question marks, a shop, into an elite. If it turns out that we've taken a bunch of damage by here, we can always bypass to another question mark, into a rest, then into an elite. I think it's sort of a no-brainer to start with that, so we're going to do this. Single fight elite. We could get another fight along the way. It's possible, but we'll see. What was that? That was... Nerdy Boy. Nerdy Boy. I gotta move my things around here. It's Quill, been a fan since Let's Drunk Beginner's Guide. God. That still, like, just thinking about that still breaks me. Drown out that cold with whiskey and chocolate. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get us started here. Look at all of it. I mean, I don't usually scroll out. You're right, that would be into another elite. That might be a little too much. So probably what we'll do here is we'll break off this way, go rest, elite, chest shop, fight here, and assuming we're okay here, another elite. So we might only do 2 elites in Act 1. Although, I guess what I could do is I could go this way, more fights into an elite, rest, elite. That would sneak in an extra elite, which is good for the relics, but we might get a relic from all these question marks, so we'll probably do something like that. So we got a Jawworm right away, who's going to open up with a 12 attack. I mean, we've got no cards added to our deck. It's too bad I don't, like, the Twitch integration isn't literally, like, play every card, like Twitch plays. We are going to have to worry about our health a bit. Well, or are we? We only got 1 fight and then a bunch of question marks. Okay, I think I can open up Bash Strike here and just accept the fact that we're going to take the 12. And we'll just try to, like, hammer him down pretty quickly. I don't like the fact that we're opening by taking 12. I mean, we're going to heal 6 back, but... and then he just buffs over here. Whack, whack, whack. There we go. Poison. Okay! Gotta vote. It's number sign followed by a number. If you vote 0, that's skip. So hashtag 0 is skip. Otherwise, hashtag 1 through 3, number sign 1 through 3, to vote on what card we're going to get. Honestly, I'd probably skip this one if it were just me. I got the vote timer set to 45 minutes because there is some latency for people in the chat. Usually not too much. We might just be able to make do just fine with, like, the default was like 35 seconds. And maybe I should have left it there. You're gonna go for fire breathing, which is fun. It's power, so, you know, self-removes itself. You only play it the one time. It's nice if you spam a lot of attacks, which is always good. And if you upgrade it, it does become free, which is pretty biffy. There we go. Fire breathing it is. Done. Question mark. Now, if it's an event, I don't believe you get to vote on the picks. I think we're just going to transform, though. So, we picked up fire breathing. I'm tempted to just transform a defend for more attacks. Or transform a strike. Maybe transform a strike. Chat chose the worst card, of course. I think the best move might have been skip there, honestly, but... so you can just type maybe forget, change, grow, if you want to sort of vote on that. I think I'm just going to go transform, though. Transform's fun, right? Who knows what'll happen? Upgrade bash, that's very legitimate as well. Remove bash. Okay. Upgrade the spell to 0 cost. You know what? Upgrading fire breathing to 0 is actually probably our best bet. I think change of defend is not bad either. I think we'll go ahead. We'll upgrade fire breathing. I think that's okay. So, I mean, we could still go up the double elite path. I mean, if we don't die, we're going to be in great shape. Screw it. Let's just... Double elite. Let's just do it. Could possibly go wrong. So we got a shop here. I'm a big fan of removing. Shrug It Off is pretty damn good, too. Inflame is insanely good. I actually really like Wild Strike is good if you can get Evolve as well, but just grabbing it blind is a little crazy. Why do people say remove Bash? I mean, I realize Bash is expensive, and actually, you know, triple striking instead of fire breathing is pretty good. Can I buy and then upgrade? No, I don't have enough money for that. I don't think we buy Panacea. I mean, you know, the artifact is fine, but... yeah. I think we'll get Inflame. We'll just smack people hard. It's fine. Good. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose health? Sure, although we probably can't take the double elite path then. Defend plus and a strike plus. That's fine. Can we kill this goober before he hits us? Well, we got the free fire breathing to open up. So, if we strike 3 times, there'll be 3 damage applied there. We still have to hit him twice to kill him. So, the fire breathing is not going to help us. We can't kill him. So I think what we do is we just double strike and defend 1 time. And, oh, you're not debuffing this turn. Well, a single defend. We'll soak that, and then we'll bash, set up more vulnerability for next turn. And we might be able to just lethal him, because he's still going to be vulnerable if we draw enough damage. It's going to do 13, so that's 22 damage. Alright, time to vote! We got a sword boomerang, which is nice with bonus strength, like from Inflame. Feel no pain, we don't do any exhaustion right now. Shrug It Off, I mean, it's a strong block, it's clearly better than a basic defend. It's got the card draw. Card draw isn't that helpful right now because we don't have any energy generators. But it's still okay. I could have taken a little less, I suppose, if I had poisoned, but... looks like we're going to do a Shrug It Off. I'll just click it to save us some time. People want the Shrug It Off. So, we're not at full health. Do we just double elite? Alright, people want the double elite. Let's do it. Almost everyone wants it. Okay, so these guys alternate every other strike. Well, we Inflame to set that up. I think we Shrug It Off to mostly take no damage, and then we hit him a little bit. We might be able to kill him before he attacks us again. This will be a fast run. It'll either be amazing or horrible. We're going to take a lot of damage here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus this guy down to try to kill him before he attacks us again. So we're going to accept the 18. Well, we have no choice. So, right, we can't vulnerable him anyway. I forgot about that. So just triple strike for some more efficient damage. And we can actually kill him because of the strength boost. So, we got one less garbage card in our hand. Okay. So we take no damage this turn. Unfortunately, we don't draw enough attack, but we'll go and hit him because he's a little bit lower. We can probably kill him next turn. I mean, I don't know if we can do that. We got the poison too, but they've got artifact, so we'll save it for the next elite. We'll kill him before he hits us again. So I think we strike, shrug it off. I don't think there's any reason to, like, do anything else. We kill this guy, we'll only take one from him. Suppose I could have done it differently and killed him from the flame breathing, but that would have meant no blocking. Actually, I didn't have 3 attacks that I could actually afford to play, so. Wow, that is a poor turn. Can we do 23 next turn before it hits us again? It's only 1, though, so we could always double block. If we draw a block-heavy hand like this, there we go. So, we'll shrug it off. Yeah, alright, so we're going to take nothing. Which is fine. We got it now. We shouldn't take another point of damage. Yeah, gotta save health for the other lead, I know, but... Juzu bracelet. That is really nice to get now, so we don't get enemies. Oh, time to vote! Time to vote. Clash and Cleave are both awesome, fun options. So, yeah, we don't get regular enemies in question mark rooms anymore, so we're really going to be biased towards question mark rooms. We're really going to be biased towards them. A lot of people voting for 3. I feel like those are troll votes. There you go. Cleave well ahead. I like it. I mean, with the Flame Breath, there is something to be said about a more attack-centric deck, and Clash Sharps work well for that. But there's a lot of times where you still get screwed and you can't play Clash because you've got a status or a curse in your hand. And Cleave's fun. I mean, upgraded does 10 damage. Like, and even just base Cleave, it's just straight out better than a Strike. Probably want to remove the Strike. So, we're not going to get a fight in this room, which is nice. We actually get a Relic. We get the Vajra. At the start of each combat, gain 1 strength. Okay, so we're looking for, like, twin strikes and things like that. Whirlwinds. Really combo with the extra strength we're going to have kicking around here. This fight, is it going to be the Goblin Knob? That would be okay for us. Oh! Lagavulin. I do like the 16. So, we can inflame here. Now, we could double attack at this point and get things started off, but I think the answer is no. I think we pass. If we can get, like, just a Bash Strike, Poison, we can wait until we pick up the Fire Breathing as well. So, yeah, we'll just pass. We got up to 3 turns with him sleeping. So yeah, getting the Flame Breath out would be nice. Heavy Strike would be useful. I don't usually grab it, but it could be nice. So we got the Bash Strike. We don't have the Flamethrower, but I think we just go ahead and start with this. We'll get him all vulnerable and everything. We'll throw some poison at him. Boom. Strike. He doesn't do anything turn 1. He's just stunned. That's true. You can bash without waking him up and then just do a triple strike the next turn. We could have done that. Looks like we're taking 20 damage on this attack, you guys. On the bright side, I mean, we're hitting him for a fair bit. It's a good thing we've got a rest after this. Shrug. Defend plus. Strike. So still take 4. I mean, I suppose I could have just taken nothing and then waited for... He's probably debuffing this turn. And dead. Yeah, I probably could have just taken nothing there. Molten Egg. Nice to get it early whenever you have an attack to your deck. It is upgraded. Excellent. So, remember, attacks become upgraded. Carnage is expensive. I've never played with it because I've only just unlocked everything. Ethereal, so it extinguishes itself. Limit Break is probably the thing to do, though, for, like, comboing all that strength. Double your strength, exhaust. If we can get a flex and go, like, flex Limit Break on a turn, that's really good. So, yeah, we're going Limit Break. Strength build, boys. Boys and gals. Humans. Smiling Mask. Merchant card removal service always costs 50 gold. Okay. Okay. Now, we have to rest here, right? 2 normal fights into question marks. We won't get fights over there. We will get another rest. Like, we could potentially consider doing an upgrade here and hope that's enough to help us through these fights without dying. I think we have to rest, though. As much as I would love to squeeze in... What is that? Oh, the Dex Potion. Fire Breathe. Inflame. Defend, so we basically take nothing. And I'll strike this guy to get rid of his 7 armor thing. Yeah, you don't have to rest, but I think that was probably the best way to go. I mean, this fight was pretty easy. Usually you can get away without taking any damage on this. We'll probably just strike, just normal strike this guy. Yeah, there we go. We probably could have gotten away without the rest. But on the other hand, 1 rest won't get us to max HP for the boss. Alright, we got another vote. Second Cleave, not bad. Warcry is fine. Upgraded, it's actually card efficiency. Pommel Strike for the card draw. We don't have any energy generators. Keep in mind, attacks will come into our hand upgraded. I think I would take the Cleave as a no-brainer here. People are, like, addicted to the Pommel Strike. I think that's actually a mistake. I think Pommel Strike is worse here than Cleave. Although, upgraded Pommel Strike does give us 2 cards, but the problem is we don't have any energy generators yet. That being said, maybe we'll get one, you know, in the next thing. We'll get +1 energy, in which case Pommel Strike becomes insane. But Cleave is always gonna be pretty stonking good. I think I like the Cleave. Thank you very much. I don't think it would have been a mistake to go Pommel Strike. We get the big slime that will split here. He doesn't do anything first round. Inflame, we could shrug it off to draw, but I think we just bash him. Inflame bash. What we want to try to do, so 33 he won't split, 32 he will. So we're going to try to get him like through there as well as we can. So I don't want to strike him right now, because he's going to take 1 extra flame, I mean, regardless. So we don't want him to shapeshift. There you go. Next turn, we want to basically just, like, wail on him and bring him as low as possible. He's still vulnerable, so he's not going to hit us. And we don't have enough attacks, unfortunately, to really... Oh, we do, actually. So we'll double our strength and then double strike. Bring him as low as we can. We're not going to kill him here. Oh, the vulnerability ran out. Otherwise, he would be dead. So we only have 2 little guys, but we've got a Cleave, which hopefully we'll draw, and just boom, done. All our Cleaves are at the bottom of the deck. That's kind of annoying. I mean, we still have lethal. And we don't need more Cleaves now, I think. 2 is good. Okay. Well, we haven't removed any strikes yet, so Perfection Strike does a lot. Carnage, like, it's expensive, but can do a lot. Carnage is expensive, but does a lot. Another Cleave might be the best out of this, or a skip, even. I think Cleave is better than the Perfected Strike and the Carnage. I think skip versus Cleave they're both legitimate choices. And it looks like we're going to go for a skip. And I think that's fine. Don't need to pad it out with more Cleaves. Keep the deck a little bit leaner is okay. Because we're hoping to find some power cards later, and having too many Cleaves might make it hard for us to get those power cards. And the vote is for skip. Okay. Question mark cannot be a fight for us. We can be cursed with doubt, right? It's a lot of money. We don't need as much because the vendors will always be better. You know what? Let's take it, right? We don't have any way to, like, remove the card right now, but that's fine. We're gonna get a little bit of weakness. We can drink and remove all curses from our deck. Okay. So we broke even. We've got enough health here. I'm going to go for a smith instead of a rest. So then the question becomes, what do we do? Limit break probably upgraded so it doesn't exhaust anymore. And really, I think that's what we want to keep our deck thinner for, so that we can spam limit breaks. We can get the extra vulnerability out of Bash, which becomes a really long-lasting one. Cleave starts to do a lot more damage. Shrug it off just as a little bit more block. We upgrade limit break, and I think we try to keep our deck relatively thin, so that we can spam the heck out of that. Alright, we got the flame monster here. He's going to put some garbage in our deck. We have a really crummy opening turn. I think what we do is we start with a shrug it off, and then bash, depending on what comes up. We could limit break to double the 1 strength we have, but let's shrug it off and hope that we get something like Inflame. Perfect. Upgrading Inflame gives us 3 strength, which will be good. And I think we limit break here. Well, I mean, we clearly don't block and we don't bash, so yeah. We have to consider the dexterity potion. We don't need it this turn, but we may end up dex potioning for this fight, since apparently we don't full heal anymore. That is such a big attack. We only have a single defense. Okay, well. We'll defend a little. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Welcome to Ascension mode, where the bosses are deadlier. He's only gonna hit for 6 this time. Hooray! I think we can just block that and strike a couple of times. So I don't want to survive long enough to be able to, like, double our strength again. My god, that was brutal. Yeah, I think we keep blocking a little and then doing that. I mean, we are on a bit of a clock, because when all his flames light up again, we'll be in definite trouble, and he's putting garbage in our deck, which will passively give us damage. There's our limit break. And he's not attacking this turn, so we'll bash, set up some vulnerable. So we're up to 12 strength right now, and he's vulnerable. So 16 damage. Vulnerable, so he's going to take 30... Okay, so I mean, we don't have lethal or anything. We do need to survive a little bit longer. At least the one shrug it off. There's another limit break. So yeah, we limit break again. And then the question is, do we cleave for crap tons of damage or look to take nothing? He is still vulnerable this turn. We are on a bit of a time limit. I think we take the 6, but I'm really worried. I heal less after boss battle. Half our max? Regular thing? People want attack. Alright, cleave for 51. Minus some armor. Katie! Thank you very much. Thanks for the constant inspiration. Just launched a successful website with inspiration from you. Oh, congrats! Thought I would give you a piece of the pie. Oh, fantastic, Katie. It's always great to like, do something. Put a mark on the world. Go big or go home. Defend, take nothing, attack. Everyone's mixed. Vulnerable wears off. A little attack coming in here. 33. So we can hit him for 93. So we don't have lethal. So we'll defend a little. And just do that. 24 strength, baby. So, I mean, we got the kill here. Okay, we don't have the kill right now. I probably should double defend it, actually. I should have double defended and just not attacked, probably. That was really annoying that we didn't pick up the extra attack. Alright, here. We'll limit break just for good measure. Damn, okay. So we get 6 from this. We get a regen potion, which I actually think will be important. Card voting! We don't have block tech for a barricade. Impervious is always a nice emergency button, and it doesn't actually thicken our deck that much because it exhausts. Double tap could lead to insane stuff. And there's also something to be said about skipping and keeping our deck lean and mean. But I think the double tap's going to be the way it goes, and I can't complain about that. Limit Break does prolong the long game, so barricade tech is good, because you want to cycle that as much as possible. Looks like it's going to be double tap by a mile, so I'm just going to click on it. Do we vote on relics? We do vote on relics, so it's a new vote! Whoa! Oh, I should have waited! I should have waited! Stop, stop, stop! It's a new vote for the relics! Oh my god! We're just randomly picking a relic here. Looks... okay, it's not too far ahead. We've got Orrery, we've got Lizard Tail, we've got White Beast Statue. I think you can still skip with a 0 vote. So White Beast is potions always drop. Here you get the extra life. Here you get Orrery. Choose and add 5 cards to your deck. You do have the ability to, like, skip these, so it's not guaranteed to add fluff. You can pick them one at a time. It's a choice of 3, 5 times, and you can skip any sequence of it, if I recall correctly. Lizard Tail is nice for the extra thing. Looks like it is going to win. Nothing wrong with the Lizard Tail as well. So, there you go. No brainer. We get 1 extra life, which can make a big difference.